and whatever is in between them as a play or game or nonsense. But this is all created with some haqq. So this is a statement made in many places in the Quran, such as وَمَا خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا لَاعِبِينَ, that we did not create the heaven, the earth, and whatever is in between them for a game. Rather, this is illa bil haqq. This is not created except with haqq. And that haqq about the jinn and man, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Surah Al-Dhariyat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that I did not create man and jinn except for the ibadah, for my worship. This worship from Adam alayhi salam to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent revelation. Revelation guiding people to how they should worship. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not leave people just by informing that you have to worship me. Rather, guideline was given through all the messengers who came. Revelation was sent and they were guided how they should perform this. Till Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala completed this path and perfected that on Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when it was revealed, Al-Yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati wa raditu lakum al-Islam deena. This Islam khas, which was completed in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all the previous shara'i were cancelled. لِكُلِّ جَعَلْنَا مِنْكُمْ شِرْعَةً وَمِنْهَاجًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that He gave Sharia and Manhaj to all nations, but this was all taken over by the Sharia which was given to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وَأَنَّ هَذَا صِرَاطِ مُسْتَقِيمًا فَاتَّبِعُوهُ وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ. That this is now the path, you follow this. No other path is permitted that we follow, because فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. This will take you away from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu reported saying that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam one day خط لنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خطا ثم قال هذا سبيل الله. So he drew a line on the ground, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he drew a line on the ground and he said, this is the straight path. Then he drew some more lines. خط خطوطا عن يميني وعن شمالي. Then he drew some more one line on the right side and one on the left side, and then he said that these are the paths. على كل أحد شيطان يدعو إليه. On each one of these there is a shaitan sitting there calling towards him. So these are the paths of the shayateen, and the path which is brought by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the path from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, path of Rusul, ending on Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the Sharia Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاكَ عَلَى شَرِيعَةٍ مِّنْ أَمْرٍ فَاتَّبِعْهَا. That this is the Sharia that is given to you, now you follow it. وَلَا تَتَّبِعْ أَهْوَاءَ الَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Do not follow the path or the Sharia of those people who follow their desires and they do not know. So this Sharia is given with a very important wise principle, an usul full of wisdom. And that usul is what the scholars have said, that the Sharia is based on madaru Sharia ala ta'til al-mafasid, to remove all kind of fasad, to remove all kind of evil, wa takmiliha, and to perfect it, to complete it. It's not based on to increase it or to achieve it, to obtain it. لا تحصيل على تحصيلها وتكميلها. Rather, to remove it and to تقليلها, to reduce it. So in all matters, this is a governing principles in the Deen al-Islam, that whatever, whether this is treatment or disease or day-to-day affairs or ibadat or haram and halal, the aim is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made every good and clean and pure thing halal for us, and every evil and filthy and dirty thing haram for us. Okay, this principle works in, this is why the scholars, they said al-hasanat kullaha adl, all the good things they are on justice, because لقد أرسلنا رسولنا بالبينات وأنزلنا معهم الكتاب والميزان ليقوم الناس بالقسط. All the messengers, books, and the mizan, the distinction Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent for what? To establish the al-qist or adl, justice. And the justice, they say al-hasanat kullaha adl was-sayyi'at kullaha dhulm. All the good are adl and all the evil is dhulm. Why this is relevant here? Because when we see that all the actions which we perform, they are in two components. One is for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, directed towards Him, where the haqq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is concerned. The other kind of actions are where the haqq of people around us is concerned. Okay? Where the haqq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is concerned, you know that the greatest of the adl is the tawheed of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the greatest of the dhulm is the shirk billah, to make a partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Greatest of the sin. The sky should break and fall on people who do that. This is how the level of the sin is. The actions concerning the ibad, the slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, creation around us, these actions, the scholars divide it into 4 categories. And it's important to understand these before we go on to the issue of ruqya and ilaj and hijama and all the other things. First category is where the sharia, meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, does not like an action. It's an evil action. And the khalq also does not like it. Such as the killing of a person. Something Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made haram, and it is not liked by the one you kill unjustly. Second is the action where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala disallow and does not like, but the creation accepts that. Such as committing zina, or such as 2 people go out and play, gamble, with each other's consent. You're not doing, apparently you think you're not doing any dhulm. But this is something Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala disapproves. Third is the category where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala disapproves and the people want. Such as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala approves that action, and the people do not accept that. Such as establishing the hudud of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So somebody steals you, the Sharia orders the hand should be chopped. This is something Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has approved, permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the one who it is done to does not accept that. He doesn't like that. This is harm for him. And the fourth category is the action in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala permits the action and the person also accepts that action, though there is pain and trouble in that. Such as when a person has a disease and you use a knife to cure the disease. So it's very painful, it's harmful. When the surgeon, for example, cuts the foot because he has to save the whole body. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala permits this action. This because this is treatment. And you also accept the action because this is going to benefit you. What is important to understand, why did I go to this length to explain this, is that you see that there are some issues where a man would accept that, thinking that this is something beneficial for him. So he goes out and gambles because he thinks that he is going to gain something, some pleasure, some mal, something. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by His wisdom, He knows His creation, He has made these actions haram because there is disaster and there is evil in these actions in the result. These are the principles which govern all the matters. These are the principles which govern the other matters, and these are the principles which govern the treatment and the disease as well. That there may be something that so this is why when a person is ill, he goes out and he seeks treatment, and this is the governing principle in that he is not allowed to seek anything which is haram by the Islamic Sharia. I'll only give you some principles, inshallah. Okay, I'm not going to go into the detail of these things because inshallah there will be more people who are better than me will explain all the issues of ruqya and other things. But what I want to address is the mistakes which we make in these issues. So the issue of the treatment, we make the same mistake which we make in the other issues such as the general issues of halal and haram and the issues of ibadat. Why is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed time and time again, such as the ayah which I mentioned, that this is the straight path, anything other than is not permitted, leave